Because we're live now.
That was cool.
So you can't say bullshit anymore, Eileen. You have to keep it clean. Keep your fucking mouth clean.
Right.
What?
I think we're in the wrong place.
You can't be cussing like a goddamn sailor anymore. Keep your shit straight.
Wow.
Are you joking?
Like that?
Are you joking? Are you joking? Why am I talking with an English accent all of a sudden? What the hell's happening? Okay. I'm losing my mind lately, you guys. I'm losing my mind with following all this stuff, with the ripening of the thing and the thing with the House that's going to go to the Senate, and then Trump is going to veto it, and then what? The Epstein thing.
The Epstein thing.
Files. Okay, I've lost my mind.
The Epstein thing that we have to talk about tonight is gonna suck.
Yeah, I started singing to my crew members that I've been flying with. I'm actually flying with the same crew each week, which is unusual. But they buddy bid, and they're super nice. And we're like singing show tunes, and we're getting out of the van going to the airport yesterday in Tucson, and I started singing to the tune of Mary Poppins. You know, the chimney sweeps, right? The step in time. I started singing the crazy hyper one song. The step in time one. I was like, Epstein files, we're gonna see the Epstein files. Okay, so like I'm losing my mind.
All right.
And then he's like, "Do you have too much sugar?" And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe."
Sugar?
All right. I need to take a deep breath.
Yep.
Epstein files, we're gonna see the Epstein files.
Sarah, will you watch the Substack chat, please?
Yeah. Let me get in there.
All right, I'll take a deep breath, and I need like a Valium or something.
Mommy's little helper. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know.
They call that benzodiazepam now.
Or you know what?
I take 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what people take for ADD or ADHD or
Ritalin?
like Ritalin or Adderall.
Adderall.
And
Okay.
I take Klonopin.
Oh, Klonopin. That's kind of serious.
That's
right?
benzodiazepam. That's what the fuck I take every night.
I take it every day. Every day, yeah. Every day.
I'm a panic.
Ativan. Yeah, I used to have
everybody on Substack. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the Wendy the Druid show, where we have a shit ton of people and we talk about probably nothing, but we're gonna do anyway. And by the way, you all have to laugh at my jokes because they are funny. Elaine, you're looking particularly vibrant this evening.
Are you talking about the lighting?
Hi, Elaine.
Gosh.
No, you're still looking vibrant.
Yeah, I'm trying to set this up with my laptop instead of my cell phone, because my cell phone always gets like super overheated when I do this.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta get this thing that's turned on. Okay.
All right, so let's just go right into it. So the House Oversight Committee has released 20,000 pages of Jeffrey Epstein documents, most of which are emails, on November 13th.
19,975 of them have Trump's name on them, don't they?
So I have a trove of the emails. I've read through about 500 of them.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal. So the email shows Epstein telling Michael Wolff in 2019 that Trump knew about the girls he was having sex with, and that Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine. I'm sorry. No, this is my show. I'm going to call her Ghislaine.
Shit. I got to take this call. I'll be back.
Yeah.
It was not me this time.
No.
It wasn't. Don't you feel good about
Oh,
that?
we could see. Elaine, turn your camera off. So, basically, Trump knew about the girls that Epstein was having sex with. Trump had sex with the girls.
Okay, I don't have a.
And that Maxwell asked him to stop. Another message reveals that Trump spent hours at Epstein's house with Virginia Giuffre, who died by unaliving this year. And Trump's defense claims he expelled Epstein from Mar-a-Lago decades ago. Here's the problem. Those emails suggest that didn't happen. Now, Epstein denied that Clinton ever visited the private island. He claimed he never met Al Gore. Documents capture correspondence with Larry Summers and with, there you go, Eileen, Larry Summers, and reveal Epstein's characterization of Prince Andrew as great fun, and he had a lot of fun with the girls too. So all of the fucking emails that I have read through are that Trump is a money launderer. Trump took money from the Russians. Like Epstein knew everything about Donald Trump. And so all of the released emails are going to, it's going to be huge. And there's no way, I mean, the only way for Trump to dodge it is to say it's all a hoax. But I want to be clear about this. Him saying it's a hoax, he can say that all he wants. Here's the problem. When you say something once, okay. Twice, sure. 10 times, we're getting into questionable territory. 20,000 times, and all with a constant motif that the person knows who Donald Trump is and why, we've now left conspiracy and hoax territory in it might actually be fucking true. Here's what's scary. I think they know, and the reason for this is Megyn Kelly went on TV tonight and said, I know somebody very close to this case. Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. He was into barely legal girls, which makes him not a pedophile. And that probably means that Trump isn't a pedophile either.
Yeah, they're already trying to whitewash, trying to do something to kind of clear, make it less of something bad, you know?
Yeah. Now we are at the point where Trump's been caught, Epstein's been caught. There's evidence they had sex with underage women. Now they're going to try to whitewash it by saying, well, that doesn't make you a pedophile. Sarah?
I need to digest this a little bit more.
So that's the question. If you had sex with a 15-year-old, does that make you a pedophile?
Yes.
Lisa?
Yes, I thought I read somewhere that they're actually talking about dividing it into two levels now. The prepubescent pedophilia, which tends to not be as gender specific, and the pubescent pedophilia, which tends to be much more one gender or the other. So that's still pedophilia. It's just there's pedophiles that like small children and pedophiles that like prepubescent to pubescent children that are, like tweens to older. But that's still pedophilia. I mean, pedo is for child, philia is for love. I don't see any reason that it shouldn't.
There is.
That's such a misnomer with the translation. Yeah, love like this.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just stating. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
it's an unfair power balance. There's nothing right about what they're doing. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's a 15-year-old. When you're like a 30-something-year-old rich man, that there's an unequal power balance there.
And the whole thing, like, rape is not about sex.
No,
Right.
it's about power.
Violence and power and control, and because the girl's wearing the skirt isn't arousing the man sexually. It's like a whole other thing going on. I don't know. I mean, it partially, I don't know what I'm saying. It's not about sex though.
Right.
Okay,
Or
so
love.
let's just attack this from the statutory perspective. Statutory rape, which is having sex with somebody who is underage, under the age of consent. So that's statutory rape. It's rape one way or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That happened in the late 1800s, and it was rooted in English common law that set the age of consent. Get this, in 1880, the age of consent was 10 to 12.
How long did they live? Like,
Oh God.
Okay. The social purity movement in the early 1900s drove dramatic change. Activists painted vivid pictures of young girls being lured into prostitution and yada yada. So by 1920, most states had moved to the statutory age of being between 16 and 18. So
Why? I can't believe we're even having this conversation.
right.
well, here's the thing.
Yeah. Why should we want to protect children? What's wrong with this idea?
We have to. We now have to have.
With a president.
Yes, we have to have this conversation because now it is very clearly evident that Trump has probably had sex with a 15-year-old girl.
Oh yeah, I
And
figured
is
14
guilty
year
of
old
statutory
actually.
rape. By the way, all of the Epstein shit also points to the fact that he's a money launderer. He took money from the Russians. He did a bunch of shit that he can't whisk away.
Here's the problem, though: is there going to be anything that comes of it? Like, are any Democrats going to be bold enough to stand up to it, like impeach him and really try to get him out?
You can't get enough votes for an impeachment.
Right.
No, we can't. You can't get enough of votes for impeachment. The only way that happens is when the midterms turn, which is one of the reasons why Trump is trying to control the narrative. So, for instance, the Trump administration announced today they are suing California for California redistricting the state to add more Democratic seats to the House.
But they're not suing Texas.
Well, that's because Texas
No,
is
they're
out
not
of
suing Texas
Republicans.
because that's
Right. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy of the whole thing.
Yeah, that hypocrisy clearly exists.
I have a dumb question. What is the chances of them trying to change the statutory rape ages in the next 2 years?
Oh,
Or make a federal.
That's settled law, and it has 100 years of precedence. There's no way they're gonna do that. There's no way that they're gonna. And here's the thing: on the outside chance they did, prior bad act, Trump would still be historically guilty of being a pedophile. There's no way around that.
But they could at least, quote unquote, protect themselves for future misbehavior.
That is possible.
I'm so disgusted with these people at this point. I don't put anything past them.
right. Yeah.
Neither would I. I mean, neither would I. But this is where we are.
Where are we? I'm sorry.
Statutory.
I had to take the call. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, did it at least feel good when you had to take it? Just saying.
You're so sick.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Did you guys see the joke that I put in the chat? My Wi-Fi is so bad on the airplane And I'm at work. I probably shouldn't even be trying to do, and like we're not supposed to do video calls or prohibited anyway. But here I am just messing around with the Wi-Fi and like trying to log in. And I typed in the one joke. What's the definition of Irish foreplay? And this captain told us this joke.
What's the
Irish
definition of
foreplay?
Irish foreplay?
Yeah, and I said non-existent, and then he said, "Brace yourself, Bridget."
I was just gonna say, brace yourself, Margaret, or something.
Yeah, it's such an old. It's like an old stupid joke. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling that joke. Okay.
It's okay.
Because you have kitty cats to pet. You
Yeah.
lucky person.
This is Truffles.
Aw.
He's like 16. Yeah, 16.
Oh, senior cat.
Yeah, she's real fluffy. Her tail is her best asset.
This is my senior cat. I
Oh,
don't want to see your butt, Jingle.
yeah. They
I
tend
don't
to.
have a senior cat.
He's a good
Look, my pussy's somewhere in the room. I just don't know where.
Mine's mad at me because
Well,
I made
you
it
might want to
stand
get a
still.
handle on that. Not knowing where your pussy is can be
Marauding
Confused.
Hey,
rodent
Aubrey,
pussies.
is my pussy over there?
Yes.
Oh, see, my
Mhm.
pussy's over on the other side of the room. There we
Don't
go.
take it personal, though. Cats are all different personalities, and I have some standoffish ones. I have ones that don't want to be held. I always wanted a ragdoll cat. You know, those ones that you pick them up and they just collapse and they don't mind being held. But we just ended up with the cats we've ended up with, you know.
Oh, one of mine is like that. She's not a rag doll. She's like a ragamise.
Yeah.
But if I pick her up, she'll collapse in my arms, but she doesn't like being held. She'll eventually own. So
Yeah.
yeah, who's a good bull? Yes, he is. He's a good bull.
Eat on.
All right, so now we have to talk about Gravela or whatever was sworn in.
Grijalva.
Grijalva.
Adelita
Yeah.
Grijalva.
So so Grijalva was sworn in. So now we're to the point where it's like now the House is going to vote on it, and probably tomorrow.
I thought it took.
Mhm.
I thought they voted on it. Or no, I thought it took like it has to ripen or something for 7 days.
7
This is-
days? That's a
It's
right.
ripe
It
enough.
has to ripen. It's an actual term.
Everything in the entire government is so ripe now. I can't
Yes.
believe we're not all choking from it.
Yeah. So she
Mhm.
signed it. She signed the petition or whatever.
Yeah, the petition's been signed.
And then has to ripen for 7, not constitutional, whatever days. Like,
So 7 legislative
Legislative
day
days.
periods
yeah.
that must pass after a discharge petition reaches the signatures before it can be brought to the floor for a vote.
And then it has to be voted on within 2 days. Is what
And then 2 days. So we're talking like Friday or Monday of the following week.
Okay.
But most likely it's going to be if next Friday there'll be a vote.
That's what I was trying to guess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So next Friday. So Trump has a week to try to divert attention to himself.
Well, did you hear that he's already been calling the 3 ladies and like crying and like begging and
And the
trying to-
situation room with Boobert, I like to
Yep.
call her Boobert.
Boober.
So you can't record anything in the situation room. And did you hear about that? Like what?
Yep.
Yeah, the pressure.
Yeah. There's significant pressure.
No.
But I don't think he's going to be able to avoid.
I thought I read somewhere that the ladies had already recorded their statements, or maybe I'm wrong about that.
Yeah. No.
The victims.
Yeah, there are numerous victim statements that have
Not-
already been collected. Yeah, it's
The 3 Republicans who were going to cross the aisle and vote with the Democrats to release.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
recorded. What did they record?
I thought there were 3 women Republicans.
Mace, Boebert,
Yeah.
and
And one other. I'm not sure, but I thought
Green, right? Marjorie
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, Margie.
Green. Oh.
Lisa in the chat saying Bobert, Bondi, and Patel.
No,
In the
I don't.
They
situation
were in
room?
the Situation Room. Yeah. They were in
Oh,
the Situation
okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Different
what
part of the
were they?
conversation.
But what were they?
So
Onyx, what were you saying about them recording something?
It's like I remember reading that they actually recorded that, yes, they were going to vote.
yeah, basically Massey, Ro Khanna, Green, and Collins and and Collins, they're all going to cross the aisle and say release all the files.
Well, they've already. It's been, and Adelita was the 218th on the petition,
Yes.
and so that's happened. But they haven't voted on it yet. Like they
No,
have
no.
this.
They wait the
petition.
7 days, then they have to vote on it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
anything between that time can change the tide, you know? And that's what Trump's trying to do right now. Is trying to
So they can reverse their votes between now and then.
Right.
Right.
So and then Mace. Mace is the other one. Nancy
Right.
shitfuck Mace. Who I can't stand that bitch.
Nah, she's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can't stand that. She's a piece of shit. I can't stand that bitch.
Ugh, yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to that. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So, so with a bipartisan House discharge position in play, and the White House has resisted. By the way, the White House has said we need to not do this.
Yeah.
It's all a hoax. Don't do this. Don't release those. Including a Situation Room meeting with Bondi, who attempted to sway Boebert and tell her not to vote for releasing the files. And so, yeah. So now Bondi is at a point now where she is trying to actively communicate to Republicans, the Republicans who are crossing the aisle to vote on this thing, to convince them, don't do this. You're gonna fuck it up for everybody. Don't do this.
Since when does being told they're going to fuck something up for everybody stop a politician from doing anything?
You know what, Lane, you're not preaching to the choir. You're really not. I mean, no. And I honestly, with Greens, here's the thing: I don't see how Green survives that.
No.
I mean, I just don't. She's pushed for this, but I don't see her recapturing like an ounce of her constituency.
Well, who takes it?
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Is it going to be another Republican, or do you know the Democrat who was running in her area?
Yeah, the 2026 Democrat running against Green. Let me get their name.
Because if it's the same person who ran last time, you know, maybe they have a chance this time.
Give me just a second.
But isn't her district like super gerrymandered?
It is, and it's super red. But they're tired of her shit.
Yeah, they're.
Well, I saw something this morning about how Texas, some of the gerrymandering shit that they have done there, they're now starting to figure out where they fucked up because
they thinned it out on the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now turning out that Trump is not so popular in the areas where they thought that they were going to.
No, the Texas redistricting is working against the state of Texas. and it's going to, yeah. So Sean Harris is the one who I think is running against Green.
Okay.
And so, yeah, she's in trouble because Harris is liked.
Yeah.
Because he's liked because he's a moderate Democrat. He's not a hard left. Which, here's the thing, I'm completely okay with a moderate Democrat taking a red seat. That just means that it's a red seat that's not owned by a red politician.
For the time being.
Yeah, right. Okay, in the cases of extremes, as we have seen clearly, extremes do not solve problems. They don't.
Right.
I mean, we're already looking at extreme far-right fascism trying to run the country, and it's not working. I mean, the economy's a disaster. Areas of the country are in recession. People are losing money. Groceries are too expensive. That's an extreme that doesn't work. It goes in the same direction. Far left extremism isn't going to save us. Moderation, where moderation is required, versus left politics.
I mean, that's the thing. There's people who are absolutely, like the Bernie bros and those people that are absolutely committed to not voting Democrat. And then there's people that, you got to go with the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
And whenever people vote independent, it usually splits the Democrat vote, not the Republican vote.
Yeah,
so,
but with everything Trump has done, the people who are siding with Trump is creating division.
And I think that's going to split in the coming up election.
Yeah, it's already clear that the midterms. It's already clear that the midterms.
And I'm a fucking atheist. Oh my God! Is that
Longbox?
Yeah.
Yes, what a precious baby. I remember you. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so whenever Elaine sees a pussy, Elaine turns into a 5-year-old.
Shut up. If I was 5 years old, yes, thank you very much. Let me shift my rag dolls around here. Come here, baby.
I like tuxedos. I had one.
Where's my fig?
Piggy. This is my evil Ragamise whore.
Piggy,
come here. Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful.
He has such a cute look on his face. Oh my God! Wait.
Oh.
Wait, I need to turn off.
Oh.
We have a Jill.
We have a Jill.
What?
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
We're
who
one
was
shy.
bringing
We're one
up
shy. We
three
just need one
lovely,
more.
lonely girls.
I'm trying to get bathrobe done.
Where's Craig? Craig was in here the other.
Yeah, Jill, we're like one away. One away from the Brady.
Okay.
Piggy doesn't like to do help.
Marsha.
So, Jill, where are you?
Virginia.
So you're in Virginia. Okay, cool.
Virginia.
Great to have another person. This is amazing. Well, Jill, okay, so this is your first time on the show. Now everyone has to shut the fuck up for 2 minutes and you can talk about whatever the fuck it is that you want to talk about. And then you can ask me literally any question. It doesn't matter what it is, and I will answer it.
So I was thinking,
Good
so
to know.
Sarah, you're a vapor like I am. And have you guys listened or read the book Freakonomics?
Oh, of course.
Okay, yeah, nicotine is a good drug that has a bad way for people to put it in their body because it's mostly through lungs and stuff like that. But nicotine is a good drug. And Freakonomics has some, I don't know, pretty interesting things. They did the whole like abortion caused less people to go into jail, and the whole like they went into Chicago to try to figure out what was happening with the school system and found out that teachers were cheating. So yeah,
Well,
it
yeah.
wasn't 2 minutes, but that was my
So nicotine.
Now you can
nicotine
literally
is.
ask. You can literally now ask any question of me, and I'll answer.
Can't wait to hear.
Yeah, I guess
Your question cannot be what the. I mean, what the fucking fuck?
no. You talk about having kids. Like, how many kids do you have?
I have three
And tell
children.
me about your kids.
Yes, I have three children. So I have a bio child, Gizmo. We all call her Gizmo. And then I have two stepkids who are as much my children, Charlie
Of course.
and Alex. And all of my kids are queer as fuck. I have all queer kids, and I'm very proud of that fact. And so my oldest is 20. The next one down, Gizmo, is 18, and then my youngest is 17. So
I would love to have a queer family like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah. My first birth
Imagine
was
some kid
twins.
trying to work up the courage to tell their parents they're straight.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Mom.
So Jill, how many kids do you have? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah. So I have three. So I always wanted a gay kid. And I have three lovely kids, and God bless and damn it, none of them are gay, but I do have an autistic son. So
Neurospicy. Yeah.
Neurodivergence is
I like neurospicy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because what am I diverging from, or my kids diverging from, or yeah.
the social norm, which is completely what you want to diverge from.
Well, and when you put it that way,
Because I'm fucking right. That's
Oh.
no. I'm a really huge bitch, and I have a really bad mouth, so don't listen to me.
Yeah. Sorry to pull you guys off of politics, though, because that was super interesting to me.
Well, I'm happy to sort of like diverge from to actually talk about real world shit. Sorry, as I be a responsible person with diabetes, as I test my blood sugar while we're talking.
Do you have type?
I
2
never
or type
test
1?
mine. I'm afraid to find out.
I'm a type 2 diabetic.
Do you do Wegovy or anything like that, or Ozempic?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
Is it give you problems?
What's the question?
Has it given you a gas?
Yes, it
Gas-
works.
She has to give you gastro problems.
Oh, does it give me gastro? No. So what happens is I do that injection once a week, and for the first day, I feel just like nauseously pukey, and then I'm good for a week and a half.
oh,
Okay.
Now, I will tell you that there's a person in my life who is very important to me. And when this person who was very important to me tried to do it, she made it like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks. And then it turned into coming out both ends in the worst possible way. So it's not for everybody.
My bestie threw up 36 times in 32 hours.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I feel
Insane.
much
I hate
better
days
about
like
having
that.
plain old metformin in the
Okay.
last 25 years.
My
Uh,
lovely spousal person is nodding that yes.
what was the
Can
one that
confirm,
had
can confirm
5 days.
5 days of constant puking and shitting.
ugh.
Wendy or anybody? What was the one that they had to like outlaw? That was the last craze of a weight loss thing.
Fen
Fen-phen?
Fen
Was it?
Fen?
Yeah, fen-phen.
Oh,
Didn't that cause?
Fen-phen?
Fen-phen.
I mean, that was like back in the 90s because it was
Yeah.
a
That was
name.
like 30 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Okay,
a
well,
stimulant.
wasn't that
No.
the one that like caused everything to just slide out of you and stuff?
No. You're thinking of Olestra.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
Oh, Lestra, yes.
And yes, and Olestra had the symptom of
Leakage.
anal leakage.
Leakage.
And like that
it
was
smells
the
like
symptom.
oleo, which is
Yeah,
like that fake
oleo.
margarine.
Anal leak. Like you read the symptoms and it was like nausea, vomiting, and possibly anal leakage.
Anal
Like
leakage.
I read that and I was like,
If you're
I've
eating anything even close to Mars, you deserve anal leakage.
I,
I mean, butter is where it's at. Take it from my
I know.
300
I've been
pound.
trying to. I
pound
know.
ass.
But the
You
baby
don't need to
calves that are
fucking
taken
margarine.
away from the mommies, and I try not
I
to
do better.
What do you think
dairy.
would happen to the milk if the baby calves, drank all of it? And I mean, obviously, they're not taking them away from the mom that has to feed them. So
They are taking. The
I don't
baby
know.
calves.
I could never be a vegetarian. I like pork much.
I know, and butter crust, like the Martha Stewart pie crust. I love the butter crust. That recipe with just butter, flour, and ice water, and and the butter. I know.
Yeah, when
But
my dad came down here to live with me, when I brought him down in 2020, he was like 94 years old, and he was, he'd squeeze a nickel till the Indian rode the fucking buffalo, right? So he comes down to live with me for his last 10 months, and I never buy margarine. And since my mom died, he had not bought butter because she insisted on butter too. I remember fixing him his oatmeal, and I used milk instead of water. And that's terrible. I said, what? And butter, I'm going to be all fat. I'm like, Dad, you weigh 90 goddamn pounds.
I mean, at that age.
Although
you
by the
should
time
just
he
want.
went, he was 90 goddamn pounds. Let me tell you, I fattened him up for the kill real good.
all right, so I got a thing because we're done talking about politics. Reasons why it's better to be a woman than a man.
Oh, let's do it.
There are.
All right, are you ready?
You don't leave a mess on the toilet seat?
Right.
No. You can judge a person's character just by looking at their shoes.
That's another. No,
Gay waiters don't
Their
make you feel
shoes.
uncomfortable.
that's another.
You can talk to members of the opposite sex without having to picture them naked. Sarah, get your ass back in here and we'll have the Brady Bunch.
Hey, Rose.
You don't have to
I'm stuck.
start to amuse yourself if you're a woman.
What happened?
Hey, Rose.
Do what?
You don't have to what yourself if you're what?
What? Wait,
You
what?
don't have to fart to amuse yourself. Oh, now we have the Brady
We
Bunch.
have 9.
Hey, is this the first time?
Eileen gets to be
Yes,
Alice.
Yes,
Here's
this is the first
the
time we've ever had the Brady
story.
Bunch.
Story.
Oh, good. I'm Peter.
Lovely lady.
I always
Named
like
Wendy.
Peter the best.
It was
Alice in the middle?
really lovely
No, who was in the middle?
Man,
All of
it's time
them
to
have
It was
change.
Alice was in the middle.
Alice was in the middle?
Yes, Eileen is Alice.
Alice was in the middle.
Oh,
There are not a lot of males around
Rogue,
there are
Rogue
ladybugs.
is Carol Brady.
To be Alice.
So
No.
someone was
I'm
just
a
You're
talking
in a
about
mother.
pork.
I'm a
Hey,
little
well,
offended.
if
if
I'm
I'm gonna be
Mark.
Carol Brady, I'm
No,
gonna look
never
good
be a
doing it.
teen
I'll tell you
mom.
what.
Well, there's all too
I'm
many
Carol Brady
conversations.
in a
I'm like
robe.
fritzing.
It's okay.
Another
You said
reason why
something
it's better
else
to be a
about
woman.
pork.
Yeah,
Another
someone
reason-
was just talking
another
about
reason-
pork, and I was thinking about it's a Christopher Moore book. It's like the Lamb, yes. And he was like, Jesus decided not
The
to be
autobiography
Jewish
of
anymore
Biff.
because he liked bacon.
Okay.
Wendy, if you haven't read Lamb by Christopher Moore, you need to read it like 5 minutes ago. It's hysterically funny.
By Christopher Moore?
Mhm.
Really? I'm going to look. Oh, here we go.
I have the one that it even looks like a Bible. It's like gold leafed on the end, and like the black, like weird. Yeah, no, it's
The Gospel
fantastic.
according to
Christopher Moore is a great writer, but
Biff.
yeah,
the
that-
Gospel according
Childhood
to
Pal.
Biff, Christ's childhood pal. Oh my God!
Yes.
This looks.
It's a great book. You'll love it.
They're making a movie.
It's fabulous.
they
I
are.
have to read it.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Peter Douglas, who is the son of, he's the third son of Kirk Douglas. He owns the rights to make the movie.
Yeah, it was the world according to Biff.
This sounds
Gospel
like it
according
would
to
read. This sounds like it would read like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
That's what I was thinking.
which I love those books. Pretty intense. So
Long Dark Tea
Right.
Time of the Soul.
long. Wait, okay, so like, is that?
Oh my
is that
gosh.
more?
That's a
That's
Douglas
more
Adams
whole
book.
thing.
Mhm.
Long Dark
We're
Tea Time
doing
of the
two
Soul is a
pieces
Douglas Adams
in
book.
my community choir. We're doing two pieces called Dark Night of the Soul and Luminous Night of the Soul for our concert on
interesting.
December the 7th. I'm telling you, I'm having a darkness of the soul now because those fucking tenors and basses need to get their shit together or we will never have it polished in time. We only got 3 more rehearsals. Oh my gosh. Anyway, they're very pretty.
Pretty. Okay.
I derailed us again. I'm sorry. Slap me around.
No,
Oh, so great.
I have absolutely no way of typing.
I don't. Definitely not.
Cat on the keyboard, Lisa?
got a
No,
cat
my
in her
hands are
arms.
full.
Oh,
Oh, you're catted.
Oh,
Yeah,
By the
Been
way,
catted.
so
oh.
on Veterans Day, there was a statistic that came out. 80% of Twitter wanted to replace Pride Month with Veterans Month.
What? Oh,
Yes.
that's Twitter. Okay, that's Twitter.
Yeah, that's fucking Twitter though.
Every day is Pride Day.
Yeah, every day is
Say.
Pride Day.
80% of Twitter think we belong in the kitchen. I ain't about to listen to them or either.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Like how it's always been up to men to tell women where they belong. The fuck was that?
I mean, Rogue, really?
Like,
I don't know.
don't ask them where they might want to be or anything. You know? Don't ask questions. Just order.
Right. Yeah. I just do what I'm told.
Right. Just do this. Oh, okay.
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 I mean, are you sure? But okay.
Okay. If you're gonna beat me, okay.
And then there are those of us who are rebels.
Right.
So by the way, a new study shows, by the way, that parents of trans and non-binary kids develop parenting techniques that protect their children better than cisgendered and heterosexual parents do.
I just read to that effect, but that Lisette.
Do what?
To that effect, where parents who have trans and non-binary children learn how to cope, have better skills to bring those up. Especially given that this is the week before Trans Day of Remembrance. It was a pretty pertinent article.
Well, it's a study that supports the babies mentality. The baby mentality is this idea that when you have a child, you should let the child determine their identity and their orientation and so forth. It's like you have a kid, and your kid at 3 goes over and starts playing with Barbie dolls. Regardless of the assigned sex of your child, that psychology says you should let them do it.
Right.
Because
oh yeah.
And for that same reason, I think circumcision is wrong.
Oh my God, that is the most barbaric tradition.
Jesus, let's not even holy crap.
Why? Yes. Why does that? I have to ask, why does that tradition exist to this day? I don't understand.
And that it keeps being continued is just mystifying. Oh my God.
Yeah. Why are we mutilating people at birth?
Even what the shit?
At birth, we're mutilating people.
Super way to come into the world,
just for hygiene. When you can we see you, Jill.
Well, it's not
just
it
for.
didn't start out for hygiene. It started out as a Jewish thing.
Yeah, it was a religious.
Yeah, but it was a hygiene thing.
Yeah,
it's easier.
It's a hygiene thing, though.
Yeah, it's easier to keep.
Yeah,
but
especially in the desert where it's dry and
nasty. You teach your
nasty
child how to do shit.
It wasn't a hygiene thing for me.
Wendy, have you ever seen? Remember in Living Color? Remember Cephas?
God, yeah, of course. Do what?
Right.
Okay. Remember when they went to sing bar mitzvah, and they didn't realize it was a bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
They show that ain't where they snip the little boy, where they snip his yo-yo, is it?
Oh my God.
They had to make up a song, gonna make up a Alan had his yo-yo snipped. E-I-E-I-O.
And there's a lot of nerves in that. I don't.
So,
wow.
We had this talk, and Onyx, I know you're going to have a comment about this. We had this talk in trauma, one of the trauma lives. The number of times that I have been asked by people if I've had the snip surgery, and they're not talking about circumcision. They're talking about me as a trans woman. Have I had my thing cut off yet?
And it's not even cut off,
Right.
I thought that was.
They took a pair of scissors and just.
Okay, are you fucking kidding me?
Lorena Bobbitt, right?
Right.
What?
That's what happened. Is there anybody here that does not understand what happens? Because I can explain it to you in literally 12 words.
Oh, let me hear that.
Okay.
12 words. I'm going to count.
Here you go. You ready? Vagioplasty. Here you go. Vagioplasty in 12 words. Take a sock and turn it inside out.
There we go.
That's it.
You did it.
That's it.
Yeah. You did it.
And every right-wing Republican fuckwad thinks, oh, they cut your thing off. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it annoys me so much when people ask that.
They think we women
See, now I'm
can
imagining
stop
sort
a
of
pregnancy with our
thing.
willpower.
Do I, Sacred?
Well,
That they think women can stop a pregnancy with willpower.
Oh yeah, right. There was
yes,
that
the female
senator
body
that
has
said
ways
that-
to shut
Punch
them
a
down.
nickel between a penny between your knees or something. What the fuck? Did that guy
No,
say?
there was a senator who said, and I forget which one it was.
I do too.
Todd
When a
Aiken,
woman gets
Missouri.
when a woman gets raped,
Todd Aiken.
Oh, she
yeah,
can.
so when a
Okay.
woman gets raped, the woman's body has a physical reaction that shuts it down, so the woman can't get pregnant.
Wait,
Yeah.
this I actually did this.
Yeah,
He's
actually
a
said
doctor.
that. Yeah.
On news. I mean, he said it publicly.
Yeah, and like
He
on
was
the
a
news.
doctor.
What?
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
Pregnancy after rape
He
doesn't
was a
happen
doctor.
because the woman's body has a way to
Did
shut
somebody
that
turn
down.
around and
I don't think
smack
he
him?
He cannot.
But he
Wow.
died of
Remember
COVID.
being a doctor because that was even more
his body had an
embarrassing.
interesting way of shutting it
Right.
down. Yeah. Marshall, one of my district senators or whatever, he's a doctor. In case.
I cannot.
So,
Wow.
mhm.
I mean, I look. Ben Carson's a doctor. How the fuck does that happen?
He's a neurologist even.
The neurologist, yeah.
Shit.
I
Hey,
mean,
there has
that's
to be the
like-
bottom of their class too, guys.
Well, yeah, okay. All right.
Can I tell you why I opted to have my 3 boys circumcised?
I'm
Sure.
listening.
I wasn't going to.
Hold on, Libby, I don't want to interrupt it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to take this call. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just hit your mute button.
My husband's cousin was in the service as an adult, and he had not been circumcised, and they forced him to be circumcised as an adult without any kind of numbing anything. And he told me, he said, whatever you do, you get those boys circumcised because that is the most painful thing I have ever experienced. And you don't know what's going to happen with draft. He said, do not let them go through that as an adult. Take care of it when they're firstborn and they don't know. So based on that, I opted to do it while they were so little and so traumatized already, they wouldn't remember anything about it.
Right.
Yeah, I argued with my husband about it, and he said he wanted them to look like the other guys in the locker room.
That's
type of
why my
thing.
parents, because brothers, and that's why they got them circumcised.
Yeah, there's social stigma attached to not looking a certain way or whatever. But I at this point where we are in society, I think we should be past that.
I think we should.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be happening still.
it's
It shouldn't. Yeah. No, and I'm sad I didn't stand up further and just say, okay, I won't make them pee sitting down on the toilet, but we can compromise.
Well, but how would you have known?
Right.
How would you? I think parents.
Well, out of my 3 boys,
the best
only
they
one
can,
went into the service.
yeah,
The other 2 didn't, so they could have been spared.
that's true. That is very true.
No. I mean, but it used to be that, I don't know how old your kids are, but when I was in school in the 70s, you had junior high and high school and gym class, and you had to go in the shower, and it was like a gang shower where they do that so much now, which is good because I don't
have
think
gym
kids
class
should be
like
forced
that
to
at all
disrobe.
now.
Yeah, that's a pretty
No.
like to kids to disrobe.
Yeah.
Never liked that.
Me neither. But my grandchildren, none of them, the oldest one's 27, they have never experienced that. They've never gone through it. They've never had to do that. Yeah,
I think
my
that's better.
granddaughter was mortified that I had to go through that. She couldn't believe it. She doesn't know anybody who's done that.
Oh yeah, I remember complaining to my mother about it, you know, and she was the same thing, you know. You just have to suck it up and deal. But what I was going to tell you, 45 years ago in my health class, we read a book called X. I'm trying to remember who wrote it, but it was about a child who didn't. They didn't present as either, you know, biological sex. And so I'm gonna have to look for that. I know I have it's in my library. But it was about how you know, society, the other kids' parents, you know, singled them out and all this kind of thing, and we're all upset because parents wouldn't say whether X was a boy or a girl. I'm looking back now and seeing the way things are now, I can't believe that my that my teacher actually let us read them. You know, it was like part of the curriculum. We had to read. So, but that was the late 70s, and it was you know, they were
what was with the weird thing of gym teachers being the health teacher too?
Weird.
But
I want to see if I can find
anyway,
about it.
Yeah, I want to know.
Second. Let me go. Hang on. I'm
like to know.
pretty sure I have it
Yeah,
in the library. I'll be right back.
Let's see.
Well, can we back up a hair?
That
Sure.
was before HIV, free sex and love, 1970s.
Oh, I just want to say that I have 4 kids. 3 are straight, 1 is gay.
All right, so you have 1 gay kid and 3 straight kids.
Yep.
Do you have any grandkids yet?
I have 10 or 12.
10 grandkids.
Yeah.
Was it a child's book, a children's book? It says like X, a fabulous child's story by Lois Gould.
Lewis Gold. I'm trying to find
the one,
it.
Wendy.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't remember where it is. I know I have it somewhere in my library, but I've got a whole room in my house that's nothing. But that's it, a fabulous child story.
Right. It says a couple agrees to raise their baby X without any. Yeah. And this was.
Okay. Yeah, from 78. I've seen this book.
Yeah.
And it's a child story, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a children's. Yeah, it's children's.
Yes.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh.
And meanwhile, they're saying Margaret Attenborough's The Handmaid's Tale in so many schools can't be carried.
Oh yeah, that's been banned. Yeah, they're banning that left and right. If they haven't outright banned it before this year or last election, they definitely have now.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Elizabeth, to say that there was a lovely book back in 78 to talk to children about. Yeah. I've not read it, but yeah, that what you're talking about. That's lovely. Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'm pretty sure I found it on the Great State and Amazon.
So she was born in 31.
No ordering from Amazon.
So
I'm
Louis
sorry.
Adele Regensburg is that was her birth name. She has a history of books that are gender questionable.
What is gender?
Yeah. She the bio, she says her father left when she was 3. She graduated from Wesley College, and she became a novelist. Her first book, Such Good Friends, is about a woman who learns of her husband's many affairs only after he lapsed into a coma while in the hospital. which got her on the bestsellers list. Her novel Final Analysis is a biography. And then X, A Fabulous Child Story, is a feminist story questioning gender roles and battling society's views on
Was
the
originally
raising of a
published in
child.
Ms. Magazine.
Yeah. And they published, it was published in Ms. Magazine in 72 and then made into a book in 78.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Wow, that's a piece of history. I'm going to
So
find a
that's
copy of that now.
That's probably
I'm
why
gonna
it might not have been. It might not. The more I think about it, the more I think that year in a English and history were taught in a 2-hour block, and the teachers were both feminist women. Or known any feminists before, and of course I didn't realize that's what they were. But later on, I realized. Anyway, I bet that in there.
Okay, there's the Amazon link for the book. Get this. The cheapest copy that I can find is $100.
Try thrift books.
Oh, I
Try
believe it.
Etsy. Yeah, or your library.
Well, I mean, with everything that's been
Not
going on, I'm sure it's.
Amazon.
I'm sure it's hell. Print it though.
I feel like that should be a reprint. I feel like that should be a reprint. All right, well
good.
we're right
I'm
at the
glad
hour
that
mark. We're right at the hour mark. Does
Okay.
anybody have any final thoughts before we break for the evening?
I have a question.
Ask.
What does everybody use for microphones? Are you using your phones? A microphone, actual microphone? What are we doing?
This cute little pink thing right here, which is actually a microphone. I got it from TikTok. $11.
Yeah, this is my cheap, like Gucci microphone.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just
My
using the
Mac
speakers on my.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I'm just kind of wondering because the other night I was blasting Robes and he said, "Move your phone away from your face." Or something.
No, Eileen, you have a little X over the top of your speaker. That means that your microphone isn't
There.
working.
She's unmuted.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The host had me muted.
Wait, who did that? Wait, Sarah, are you muting people now?
I muted her when
Because
she
I
walked
got the phone
away.
call. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. But like I had no way to. Okay, sorry, I didn't interrupt whatever the other question was because I'm spacing out here. But where's the chat? Like, there's the YouTube chat. You're not streaming on Substack anymore, right?
Substack,
The live-
no.
Yes, you are.
No, still streaming on Substack.
We're on
Wait,
Substack.
Yeah,
I didn't see him on
Substack.
Substack tonight.
I don't see it.
I'm watching
I
it on
didn't
Substack
either.
right
I'm
now.
watching it right now.
I'm on it right now.
Oh, duh! I'm an
Yep.
idiot. There it is. So is that where the chat is?
The chat is on Substack.
So here's the deal. The chat.
Okay.
Here you go, Eileen. Ready? The chat is happening on YouTube, Twitch, and Substack all at the
Okay.
same time, but not in the same place.
Okay.
Right.
And nobody was really active on YouTube for the chat, were they?
No, but I wish they were.
I tried. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm
What I'll do is I will publish an article to everybody tomorrow that this is where the live sessions happen and in what capacity.
But where would where would we all like the
Honestly, here's the thing. And I'll show you this. So if everybody used the YouTube chat, I could put the YouTube chat in the live session.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
So we could see that like Substack. We could see it as it's happening and coming up.
Yeah, as it's happening. If you watch the live stream from YouTube,
Okay. Can you tell us how to get to that too, please?
I will literally publish an article and send it to everybody.
Thank you.
That
You know I'm a
explains.
newbie at all
Yeah.
this.
that explains to
Are you going to
everybody.
tell all the
Alright. I thought
Substack
it's
people to
kind of
get
been
their
nice
asses
not
over to
having the
YouTube?
chat. Oh,
Huh? Do what, Eileen?
It's
Or,
nice.
Elaine?
It was kind of nice not having the chat. I wasn't distracted
Oh, okay.
by the chat.
So then that's without the chat. But there you go.
I mean, I
Everyone
either way.
on the chat, ignore what she just said. I know what you mean, Eileen. I have to agree.
I don't know, man.
God damn it, Elaine, you're such a bitch.
All right, okay.
Said
It's.
I
I
was
mean,
the
all
mean
this.
old
It's great. It's
feminist.
great. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, now that we can put 9 people in sucker, you know, we can have a conversation. So
As long as we don't all talk at once.
Right.
something like that. Yes.
Mm.
So what I'm going to do is build this large round table, and we're all going to get around this large round table when we meet.
Then we're
By
gonna
the
go
way,
on
Lisa,
a
your
quest
bow is really fucking cute.
Oh,
Then
thank
for the
you.
Grail.
Algonquin round table.
I do
Oh,
like
that's
the bowl.
cute.
I know. I was just trying to make a joke. Okay. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Sarah.
I love you all.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Tomorrow.
Big hugs.
Bye, everybody.
Extra big hugs for you, Sarah.
Yep.
Thank you.